And why isn't there enough good information out there? To be honest, I think it comes down to the value of that information to a degree, and it's the IP issue. So occasionally you'll find some good case studies online, perhaps they've been presented at a conference or during a university course, but it's a real issue for organisations to share that information. Perhaps they're okay to share it to a sort of relatively closed community, but if you've had to tackle a major issue in your organisation and you've found this wonderful solution, you can't really put it out there and share it with the world. So I think that's one element. I'd love to be able to write dozens of case studies and put them on our website, but I can't. It's confidential. As a client, do you want me to come and tell the world how you were totally mismanaging your warehouse and how we fixed it, and and how you got an extra 10% on the bottom line or something? We can't. So that's really frustrating, because that sort of information could help so many people. And so that's really why we've started sort of down the education path. And we started off with one book, which was literally, we just sort of sat here and brainstormed, what are the things that people always get wrong, in the companies that, or not always, but, very often get wrong in the companies that we work with, across different industries and different countries and so on. And we came up with 8 or 9, and we said, great, let's write a book and we'll do a chapter on each. And it's very simple stuff, so if you like, we're giving away a bit of our IP because a lot of people out there can't, for whatever reason. So yeah, that was really the first book, which sort of started Supply Chain Secrets. The others came about through really strange ways, actually. I can remember some years ago, we actually did a presentation at the SMART conference here in Sydney on outsourcing, but it was a little bit different. It was done as a play. It was a 3-act play in 2 languages. It was more about sort of offshoring, actually, into China. And people loved it because it was done in an amusing way but had some really key lessons to it. So we turned that into a book. That's a novel, which is China sourcing. We've done the same thing with outsourcing. I mean, having done in excess of 100 outsourcing projects, we kind of know the things that go wrong on both sides of the fence. So that turned into a novel, and it's about 4 different companies, and 2 who partner and outsource really well and 2 that don't. I think there's even a love interest in it, but so it's an easy read, but to get some key lessons, because the thing I always hated when I was studying was I didn't want to get totally overwhelmed with all the theory, and I wanted something that was engaging and would interest me and want me to learn more. So I think that's why we've sort of taken a slightly different tack.